Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to meditate. I've been looking on YouTube and I haven't been able to find a really quick video that shows exactly how to meditate properly and quickly. So there are many different ways of meditation. This is only one method, and this is a very generic form of meditation for beginners who are just starting, and that's what I'm going to share with you in this video. And now why I'm doing this is because a lot of my clients in our personal training studio are experiencing, are following through with their program, but one thing that's stopping them from getting great results is lack of well-rested sleep at night, and you're basically not having peace of mind. So the main purpose of my doing this video is because I have gotten so much from meditation. In my life, I've experienced so much more peace as a result of that, and a lot of my anxiety and fear and worries have been reduced as a result of me practicing meditation. Now, if it wasn't for all the books and all the audios and all the coaches who kept telling me to meditate, I would never have done this, because initially when meditating is very boring. It seems nothing is happening. It's very frustrating. It seems like a useless waste of time just to sit down and do nothing. So if you're a beginner meditator, I know what you're feeling, but just realize that in life some things are counterintuitive. That means it doesn't make sense to do some things, but it actually the results are actually real. So you would only have to experience for yourself to find this out. But the key with the meditation is that it takes some time to see results. It's very slow, but it's real results. And the results are peace of mind, more present, more calmness, and basically improvement in quality of all areas of your life: relationship, focus, attention, memory, etc. And anyway, so get into meditation, and what we're going to do first thing is we want you to find a comfortable place to sit. You can sit on a chair. Now here I'm sitting on a cushion, as you see, just a regular cushion I'm sitting on. And the most important point is to try and keep your back straight, as opposed to arched back. So see, what we don't want to do is we don't want to sit like this, because a lot of us, we have tendency to sit like this. We don't want to do that, because it would be harder to sit like this in longer term and your back starts aching. But if you just kind of sit on the floor and keep your back, try to keep your back as erect as possible. Not super erect, but just kind of like, natural erect. Possible. Initially you may feel a little bit of tension, but after a while of practicing, you can actually sit to this position very comfortably. Now, keeping your back erect, it actually does a couple of things. One is that it keeps you very awake. It keeps you awake, and also it also allows you to, your back doesn't hurt. So that's the first point. The second point is the way you sit down. You want to be a little bit elevated from the ground if you're sitting on a cushion. So this way, you can actually send some of your weight forward and use your knees. So now I actually have 3 points of contact. So I have my knees and I have my butt that's holding me, as opposed to any other way. But it's not that important. Details are not important. Just sit as if, try to be as comfortable as you can. If you weren't comfortable and you had to move, it's okay, you can move too. So that's pretty much it. So just sit like this. And then what we do is we just we also need a timer. So you can grab your iPhone or any kind of timer that you have. There are some great applications. You can put it in for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, even whatever time that you can. Even 5 minutes to begin with, it's a lot for a beginner. But put a timer and make sure you don't keep looking at the timer. You just kind of leave the timer and that's it. You don't look at it anymore. And then what you do, you just kind of close your eyes. It's good to take a couple of, maybe 2 or 3 deep breaths. So take a couple of deep breaths, 2 or 3 deep breaths. And I'm just relaxing. Okay, so that's it. Now, I keep my eyes closed. And the first thing I notice is the black that I see. And it's not just black. There is also some white and red spots that I see. They have a name, I don't know the name. But when you close your eyes, you can see them. It's almost like particles dancing. They're white and red and black. So I just allow that to be there. I'm just looking straight ahead. And as I'm looking at this, I bring my awareness towards my breath. That's it. That's pretty much it. As you're watching the blackness and redness, bring your awareness towards the breath. Now, one of the things you want to make sure is that the point of meditation is not for you to have a perfectly still mind. That's one of the side effects of, meditation for a while. But you don't try to have a still mind and a quiet mind, because trying to do that makes it worse. So the thoughts are going to come and go on their own. You don't have any control over them. They're just going to come. It's like the clouds. They just come and go. You just look at them. Don't get attached to them. It's almost like, a good example, it's almost like you're sitting in your car in the passenger seat and you're looking outside the window and the car is going fast. Okay? You see all these items going by. You can actually kind of relax your eyes and let the things go by, right? Or you can actually look at each of them and just go by them. So in meditation, we want to become almost like just kind of looking at the window and just let things go by, which are the thoughts, just let them go by. And you just kind of stay with the breath and stay looking at the black, basically the darkness in front of you. And that's pretty much it. That's meditation. Now, you want to do this for 5 minutes probably to start with, if you can. And if you're having difficulty, you can actually count your breath. That helps. Some people have better success if they just cannot look straight and they find themselves getting lost in thoughts too many times. You can also count your breath, and that is, you just basically just take a breath in, 1, 2, 3. Hold your breath for 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, and breathe out for a few seconds. So those are the couple of quick forms of meditation, and it's recommended to do it once in the morning and once before bed. And anytime that you feel anxious or any other negative emotion that you're experiencing, you can just close your eyes and sit, and you'll be amazed of how much more peace you'll be able to experience by adding this small, easy thing to your I wouldn't say easy, but small thing to your daily routine. It's not easy at first. I know it's not easy at first, but it becomes easy after a while. At first, it seems the hardest thing to do, to sit. And that's actually another last point I make, is that it shows how insane a lot of us are actually, is that we cannot just be for 5 minutes, just close your eyes and do nothing. The hardest thing in the world is to just sit down for 5 minutes and do nothing. I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm not asking you to climb a mountain. Just do nothing. But we are so used to doing things and thinking about things. It's the hardest thing. So that kind of shows you how much not in control of our thoughts we are. And meditation kind of gives you more control to become more aware of who we really are. And after a while of meditating, it becomes very obvious that we're not our thoughts. Because if you can observe your thoughts and you can see them passing by, obviously you're not the thoughts, because you're observing the thoughts, right? So I hope you found this video useful. Practice. Any questions? Let me know. Have a great day.